Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review Episode 101. This is I'm viewing the 890th episode of the anime, Marco, the Keeper of Whitebeard's Last Memento, and the 946th chapter of the manga, Queen vs. O-Lin. This episode covers it basically just covers pages 2 through 7 of chapter 909. And you're probably thinking, okay, this episode only covers 5 pages. Okay, if you read the manga, it's like that's basically part of the episode. Well, like it has been since the Reverie arc, we throw in some stock footage. Like mostly it's just stuff from the Paramount War arc, from the Marineford arc. It's mostly all focused on Whitebeard. Yes, the whole episode is basically. We also revealed the name. We also know the name of the place in this episode where Whitebeard is buried. They mentioned this episode. This island is actually his home. This is where he's from. And Marco is basically keeping an eye on. This is basically his last memento. This island, his home. That's pretty good for him. Episode starts off with a monkey, and it's basically a couple minks just basically looking around this abandoned village. Now they do kind of explain how this happened by showing images of basically Whitebeard's childhood, where because of the fact this was not an affiliated country, because they couldn't pay the heavily tribute, they got ransacked by pirates and kidnappers. And he was one of the people who actually fended off against these people, and despite the fact he was a pirate, he still cared about the place, and he still sent his share of his treasure to this particular island. And it looks pretty peaceful for an island. Yep. And of course, these monkeys talk about, it's like their face might be scary. Yeah, he just want to go by himself. Yep, the cat master. Meet up Marco, and I should point out that the cat vapor spends the whole episode sitting on a log. Yes, the entire thing. You see Marco, and apparently he's become a doctor. Yep, a doctor and somebody who settles stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing. As for what happened to the Whitebeard pirates, they kind of reveal exactly what happened to them. Well, what's left of them anyways. So apparently, after the events of the Paramount War happened in Marineford, they kind of show one scene of basically now. It was later revealed that Blackbeard took pretty much all of Whitebeard's territory, with the exception of Fishman Island. They don't mention he took that because I think Luffy claimed that as his territory. Yeah. So I highly doubt that the fishermen basically would bow down to what basically listen to Blackbeard, especially since they're actually, Luffy's turf. Yeah, that's basically Luffy claimed back in Fishman Island arc. So apparently they fought against them and they lost big time. They lost big time to what Blackbeard, who's got a combination of his own dark power and the power that Whitebeard has, basically almost shattering freaking reality itself and taking the island. As what happened to Pirates himself, with the exception of Marco, who somehow got to this island somehow. It's never really showing. One thing I tend to wonder, what the heck happened to Whitebeard's ships? No, seriously, they never explained in this episode what the heck happened to Whitebeard's ships. They did. I know they mentioned this episode, the whole thing with Weevil. Oh boy, this particular guy. This is by far his second appearance in the series. And he's a character that I just don't care about at all. He is by far the most useless character I've ever seen. You have a guy who works with his mom. By the way, he's got no crew of his own. And he was also the person who had the highest bounty before he was a freaking warlord. His bounty was 480 million. Yeah, which at that point was the highest bounty before it was frozen. Yeah, I'm kind of like with the people who Navy. Why doesn't he get stripped of his warlord status already? He's caused more death and destruction than when he was a regular pirate. All because he after Whitebeard's fortune. And according to Marco, there isn't any. There's no money. So basically, he's doing this for nothing. Yeah. Apparently, Whitebeard never paid his own pirates. But they had a lot of respect for him because how strong he freaking is. Yep. Oh yeah, and apparently Marco is taking the time to basically put on wear put on glasses. He still has the same outfit he wore back, well, when he was last seen back in the Paramount in the Marineford arc. By the way, Luffy is referenced a couple times this episode. He does not make a physical appearance at all. And of course, Cat Vader mentions like, where is Luffy? He says he's going to the land of Wano. Why is he going? And Marco asks, why is he going there for? And then Cat Vader explains basically the purpose of this arc: to take down Kaido. And he's shocked by that. And of course, he doesn't tell him exactly what the purpose of this is. Yeah, as far as I can tell in the manga, this was by far Marco's only appearance. He hasn't appeared since this particular chapter in the manga when this came out last year, I think it was. Yep. Overall, this was a really good episode. And yeah, though this episode does count as the start of the Wano arc. Yep, we finally get started this particular arc. Now let's move on to the newest chapter of the manga. No, not that. No. There you go. Let me get to it, if I can. Come on, seriously, go away. Okay. Now we're into this newest chapter of the manga when it comes up, of course. First, we have this wonderful cover image of Karuki, I think his name. This is Kanamon, with I think this is supposed to be his wife. Yes, his wife on a date. Yep. Chapter starts off with basically Big Mom, who arrived at the prison last chapter, and she's tearing out the place. Yep. And of course, the Chopper. He's like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, he's tearing out the place. Oh yeah, we'll get to something about Big Mom in a minute. Yep. Yeah, I think of who's we're the 100. Yeah, apparently she takes out Queen like no problem at all. And apparently the warden of the place basically is informed by it. And then we see the ninja guy basically looking about, looking for more people. And apparently took a piece of a transparent snail. He's there briefly, and then of course, then we see Big Mom about to eat something, and he's like, what's this? Evacuate everybody! Yep. Yeah, of course, then she has it. Yeah, apparently Big Mom doesn't recognize Luffy. And apparently at this point, Luffy does finally realize toward the end of the chapter that Big Mom has got amnesia. Yeah, she's like, who is Big Mom? And Luffy doesn't say, hi, you did. Oh, that's right, I'm just a samurai. She doesn't recognize me. Yep. So she just tears the place up, and of course, Luffy takes, I think, the old man with him, starts jumping around. And then and basically takes out his arms from the hockey and says, come at me, Emperor. Yep, and that's where the chapter ends. Really good chapter. It's fun to see Big Mom tear up this prison. Yeah, always great to see Big Mom. Yep, especially in this particular arc. Even though she hasn't really appeared that much. I mean, her first appearance was when she attacked basically Kaido's ships. Her ship sank, but yet somehow she survived washing up the shores. Somehow that's never explained. As a matter of fact, she's a devil fruit user. Did she somehow lose the devil fruit power? It's never explained of how the heck she's even alive. Or why she suffered amnesia. Who knows? Yep. So yeah, that's it for this particular review. I have several more videos coming today. My next video is going to be a Comic Corner. After that will be a review, be a top 10 list. You'll find out what that is soon, okay? We'll do this next video. Bye.